Okay, so today we are going to work on a Ibanez acoustic. A little dusty, a little dirty. Strings have been on there probably since we got it. Yeah, it just needs a good cleaning. New strings. He gave it to me. His little, where's that? Little ding somewhere on here, right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with that. It's not a hole all the way through. It's just a dent and some dirt kind of caked in there. So we're not going to be able to really fix that. But the neck's pretty good. Strings are very dull. Not very bright sounding anymore. So we're going to put a brand new, we're going to put a brand new set of Martins on there for him. We're going to clean it up. We're going to do a lemon oil fret treatment. Get some moisture back into that fretboard. We'll clean up the bridge. We'll check the action on it. Might need a little bit of adjustment. I don't know. It looks pretty good. There's a slight bow in it. Maybe a high fret right about there. No fret buzz. Plays nice, but it's going to play a lot nicer when I'm done with it. Stay tuned. So I'm working on the tuning pegs here, and I noticed some of them got a little bit of too much play in them. These two are nice. These are okay. These are nice and tight when you turn them. This one up here, very loose, very loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole piece off, and I'm going to try to just gently bend these little ears back down just a little bit to take up some of that play that's in there. And I'm going to put a little dab of grease on each of these just to make it a little smoother. So while we have the tuning pegs out, that'll give me an opportunity to just kind of clean up the inside of these little ferrules here. And it'll give me a chance to clean up any dirt or grime or any extra grease that was in there from the factory, from the tuning pegs. We'll clean them holes up a little bit. I don't have a furniture penner. I'd fix this up a little bit, but I'll try and polish it a little. I did tighten this peg up here. It's a lot better. It's about the same as the other two now. So it's not as loose. Turns real nice, and like I said, I'll grease these up, put a little bit of grease in there. Should be good. So there were a couple little dings on the headstock here. I was able to fill them in with a brown Sharpie marker. The camera shows up. The camera shows them, but in real life, they're hidden. Not as noticeable as they were. So you'll see, like on these pegs, the retaining pegs for the strings, all that little dirt and grime that gets caked in there. Anything like that's going to dampen your sound. It's going to cause your strings to sound dull. So we'll clean those up. We did a nice clean on the body and on the neck. We're going to do an oil treatment on the fretboard. I cleaned up those little dings a little bit and got the dirt out of them so they don't look as terrible. Okay, so now I'm going to do a lemon oil treatment on the fretboard here. So what I like to do, everybody has their own way, I guess, I don't know. I like to put a little dab, just like this, on every fret. And then I'll go back and just kind of rub it back and forth, rub it in, soak it in, and we'll let that sit for a couple minutes maybe. We'll work it in real good. I used to like to do this with my finger. I actually put the lemon oil on the fretboard and work it in with my finger. But they got this nice applicator now, so don't have to do that anymore. Okay, so let that soak in for a minute or two. I'll come back with a different rag than what I did the body with. Since it's oil, you want to always use a different rag. I use the microfiber towels. So I'll use this. And the guitar has a satin finish. So cleaned it really well, got all the dirt off, got all the grime off of it. You're not going to get it to shine. You're not going to get it to polish because it's a satin finish. So it's going to look nice and clean. It might have a little bit of a sheen to it. Can't see it on the camera. But you won't get it to shine like a glossy finish. So we cleaned up the bridge. We did a little bit of lemon oil treatment on the bridge also. It brings out that nice rosewood color. Shines it up a little bit. Gives a little moisture. On the neck, this is the second treatment I did on the neck. The first one I already polished off with my cloth. Still a little bit dry, so I put a second one on. We're going to let that sit for a minute, soak in, and we'll wipe that down. So we cleaned up the tuning pegs. Of course, I'm going to get fingerprints on them when I put the strings on, and that's what it. Got a little bit of grease in there, and all the gears and worms. Should be good. Wiped off the excess. That is plastic. Chrome plated plastic. You're really not going to get it too nice, but it is what it is. Neck's nice and clean. Polished up. Back is just about flawless. There was a spot on the front here. There was like a dark spot down there. That cleaned off real nice. Solid spruce top. Looks good. I even cleaned the inside a little bit. Got some of the dirt and dust off the braces. That's best I could. Fretboard is real nice. That lemon oil took real good in there. It's going to play a hell of a lot nicer. And grime. I'll give it one more little wipe down after I'm all done. Time for strings. Okay, so we got the strings on. You can see I'll clean that up a little bit, wipe it down. No more dust, no more grime, no more dirt. Nuts all cleaned up, fretboard's all cleaned up, nice brand new strings. No dirt, no grime. There's that little bump. Nothing we can do about that, but we cleaned it up. Cleaned the dirt up out of it. Like I said, there was a spot down here on the bridge that was a little dirt marks, scuff marks. Got all that out. The back is nice. No scratches or anything on the back. Neck. Very nice. Wish I could have cleaned that up a little bit better, but it is what it is. Sounds all nice and fresh. And it's tuned up. That's terrible. I used to know how to play that song. Still not right. Alright, that's enough. Sounds good. Boy, I need to practice. Alright. That's all. Till next time. See ya.